Last time we spoke, I think, was the night Andrew won the Golden Globe.
Yes. Yes.
I always see you right after the Globes.
And here we are.
And here we are. Yeah.
What I mean, first, also what a night to be on that stage already, right?
Huge night.
But what did that feel like for you? I mean, an incredible run on this show, and it's only the beginning, right? Really, only the beginning. What is that? What is this feeling like for you these days?
It's surreal in a way. We're still shooting, so I have to like compartmentalize it, and then like I'll find days where I'm just sitting like yesterday, Saturday was first day off, and I was just sitting like, what just happened? The big thing for me is Eddie. Eddie standing. I shed a few thug tears at that one. That's a lot. Eddie exists, and that allows me to exist, and that one was huge for me. So as much as the award meant and how great that night was, that's something that I never saw happening in any version of my life. So that was huge.
Huge.
That was huge.
Huge. And here we are tonight at the Critics' Choice Awards. I want to ask you because I feel like you have been giving us performance after performance, role after role, and you've been doing it for a long time.
Thank you.
But is there a review that you've read of your work where you were like, I'm never going to forget that one? Wow. That's one way of putting it. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be funny. But is there a review in particular?
You know, thankfully, critics have always been fairly nice to me, and I'm like, I really appreciate that because I know that's not always the case.
No, I've heard some doozies today.
This is definitely not always the case. So thank y'all. I would like to maintain this relationship that we have going on. Wow, anything that I can really remember. You know what? There was one for Dear White People. And I can't remember who it was, but they said Tyler James Williams really stretched himself on this one. And I appreciated that the most, because that's what that movie felt like for me, was a stretching. And it was something I needed to mature into. And that's when I knew I was on the right path. Yeah.
I love that. Can I tell you, so I watch Abbott Elementary with a group of friends. We do it, it's like a Sunday ritual.
Oh, I love that.
It's a Sunday ritual.
Yeah.
Every time your ass gets on the screen, half of the room goes, oh. And at first, I'll be honest, I thought it was like, oh, they're remembering like where we all met you. And then it turned into like, ooh. And I was like, hold on a second.
Everybody relax. Everyone calm down.
And I don't know why I took it personally.
Because it's like with family. You know what I mean? I grew up in people's houses.
Literally.
Yeah.
And so what is it like to be experiencing this shift in the energy coming your way? You know what I'm saying?
It's interesting.
It's not like, aw, it's like, oh.
It's very, very interesting. What I love most about it is that we're all growing together. You know what I mean? It means that my audience grew with me, and we're all grown now. We can address that about each other. The good and the bad are being grown too, but that to me is what's most beautiful about it, is that literally I have an audience that grew up with me, and we're all traveling together, and hopefully I can continue to tell stories that speak for us as a whole.
100%. Man, you're doing it. And also that show us new ways of being.
That's my hope. That's my prayer with Gregory Eddie, is that it frees people up. I was telling Billy Porter on the carpet at the Globes, like, there's his second to last scene in Pose is the first time I saw a black man look at himself in the mirror and address he was beautiful. And it freed me up in a way that I didn't even know that I needed. So hopefully Gregory can do that for other people as well.
I had a very similar experience with Billy Porter in particular, that him being him, the way he's being him, reminded, or maybe even introduced me to a way of being me.
And relating to yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Incredible.
His existence frees a lot of people up.
A lot of people.
I hope he knows that.
Billy,
I hope you know that.
we hope you know that. I want to ask you, because I was with Jennifer Coolidge backstage.
Oh, really?
At the Golden Globes, and I asked her what her new dream role is, because you know she dead on White Lotus.
Yes, yeah, they killed her.
Spoiler alert, I don't know.
No.
If you saw the speech, I mean, you was in the room.
Yes,
I figured.
I was there.
She's told me that she wants to be a dolphin. She wants to play a dolphin.
Okay. I can get behind that.
Same.
I would love to see it.
Right?
Yep.
I want to be in a movie. So what is the dream role for you now? Abbott Elementary, of course, is reality, but what's the new dream?
It's less dream role and more of dream genre. And it's more of this. I want to keep romanticizing love again. We fell so out of love and got so nihilistic, so romantic comedy is really where I'm sitting right now. That we had this really nice run in the early 2000s and in the 90s, and people were feeling good. I want people to feel good again. That's my new mission right now.
I'm into it. Let's go.
How's it going to celebrate the night with your best pal right now?